Why don't you just teleport us there?
Well, you guys are just exiting the hospital, so you can go there.
Technically, I should have my gun ready by now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I could just portal gun them here.
Okay. No problem. How would that work though? So just give me a basic description of how your portal gun works. Do you have to be able to put the portal at two ends, or?
No, this is more of a wheel of time thing. I don't know if you've ever read it, but what they do is they open doors, essentially differing sizes on how strong you are, and you can kind of just walk through it into another place. Technically, you're supposed to memorize the place you're in now, and that way you can teleport to wherever you want to go. But I'm just going to kind of scratch that part out.
Yeah, so it's like a boom tube kind of thing. All right, yeah, no problem. So if you want to do that, that's good. You guys do have radio communication. You do have your portal gun. What do you guys want to do?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? Like, what's the plan? What's happening?
Oh man, you're gonna have to give us a recap. It's been like 2 weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
the last we left off, it's that Ekta and Karma were in the library, where they found the location of the most likely place where Paneas would be being held. They found some maps and schematics for the some abandoned sections of the subway and sewer system that has some spaces in there, some open spaces that would fit the bill. So you guys they have a tentative place where Phineas is going to be. Trent and soldiers were in the hospital, and then they were under the hospital. Trent had kind of a look inside to see what's in there in himself, and he came out a new man. Soldiers was with him and got some information as well. The ritual seemed to go as planned, and you guys are free to go. So you guys would have, I assume, you exit the underground facility.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys are in Roll20, you'll see that they're pretty close, and there's a bit of a park in the middle. So you guys are not too far away from each other. You guys have radio communication. You still have your communicators, and yeah, you guys are
There he
free
is.
to move around as necessary. So it's just a question of where do you go next and what do you want to do.
Daenerys in the game now, by the way.
He is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
I thought
All right. Cool.
we started in like 15 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah. That was my fault. I keep forgetting that you guys are on daylight savings time, because for me, that doesn't change. 7 o'clock for me is always 7 o'clock. But since you guys have gone on daylight saving times, 7 o'clock for me is now 8 o'clock for you guys. Sorry, the other way around. 7 o'clock for you guys is now 8 o'clock for me. So yeah, you guys are messing with time, yo.
Sai, welcome to the future.
Not welcome to the future. Welcome to the rest of the world. I only started role playing in April, so that wasn't a concern back then. So I have to recondition myself for that when I
So we all
was up against them.
around the same time, right around April. That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't believe you guys just started in April.
yeah.
I started in fucking high school.
But he did.
I found Roll20 through an article on Craft website. That's how I found out about it, and that was about
I,
that time, I think.
I found out about it just by chance. I think I just looked up like online D&D shit because there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
And what are the fucking the text ones?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I know it is, but I can't remember what they call it.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was looking for anyway. But then this popped up. I was like, holy shit, this is the future.
Yeah, kind of is.
Yeah, I was just going to anime convention, and I've been interested in thinking about D&D. Then, they didn't have during the con. There weren't any panels I was interested in. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try D&D. And
Yeah.
then I spent like a whole entire day and a half of my con time playing D&D and whatnot. At that point, Anixius was born. Except at first, he was a orc and he wasn't smart. And then I said, well, I got to figure out how to play with other people because trying to find real humans is annoying. Um, and then, yeah, I almost went to Fantasy Grounds, but that cost money. So I came to Roll20 and eventually spent money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep.
All right. So Karma, now that you're here, we could probably just do. There was just the one thing that was left to happen, which while you guys were in the library, this was supposed to happen, but I just wanted to. Last session, I just switched back to Trent so I could complete what was going on there before we paid attention to you guys. As it is, Trent and soldiers are on their way out of the hospital, and you guys are in the library. You guys are probably ready to leave, and I think we'll start the scene there. So what's gonna happen is that you guys are on the second floor of the library, and it's an open space in the center. It's kind of like, what is the word to describe that? There's an open floor below, and then around the sides of the building are balconies where you have rooms and more shelving and more books and so on. So in the center is an open area, like an atrium. And when you guys are leaving the map room on the second floor, when you guys are leaving the map room on the second floor, a big I'm going to call it an explosion, but what it is that it's sort of an eruption. Happens in the center of the floor, the ground floor area of the library, and whatever tables and books and people were there in the center, they get thrown aside as the ground erupts, gets thrown out of the way, and there's this big gaping hole in the center. And you see, this would be Karma and Ecta, and remember Ecta's friend is there with you guys as well.
I protectively have my arm around her.
Yeah, you guys see some creatures come out of there.
I tell her to hit a fire alarm or evacuate the library as soon as possible.
Yeah, she does. I think there's like a fire alarm a few feet away. Because it's a library, it's pretty flammable. So they would have a lot of fire alarms and fire extinguishers and stuff nearby. So she hits one of those, the alarms go out. Even before she has done that, people are screaming and trying to get out of the library. There are people who are down on the floor who have been hurt. And 3 of these things initially come out of the hole. The hole is about, let's say, 5, not 5, it'll be wide. It'll be about 10 feet wide. And rubble piled around it. And they come out and they are searching. They're looking around and they finally see you two. They see Ecta and Karma up on the top and they begin heading towards you.
How many are there?
3.
And they're ignoring everybody else and just coming for us?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. What do you think, Garnet?
Make another dome so it's just us.
We might need some way to let the other guys in. Can you open a door?
Well, the library is not really sealed, so it's not hard to get for people to get in and out. Because you guys are on the second floor, you would have to go downstairs and try to get past them if you want to leave.
I mean, like a door in the dome to let Trent and soldiers in.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
Trent and soldiers would see a commotion beginning to happen across the corner, around the corner from where they are.
I'm going to use the communicator and just kind of tell them that we got bugs in the fucking library.
Yeah.
I may need their help.
See, I told you this is how you get at.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
So what I did do is I did put in the initiative macro for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it as yet. I think you guys have to enable your macro bar.
I see. I see the box.
Right, mark the initiative. Okay, so what you would have to do is you have to. It only works if you select your token. So you select your token and you click initiative, and then it gives you an initiative.
I see.
I only see the turn order bar. Oh, there it is, way up top. Sorry.
All right. So if you want, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try do this by turn order, and so let's see if that helps organize things a little bit. So Ekta, what is the first thing you do?
Just give me 1 second to think about this.
They are based on insects, so they are going to start climbing the columns that line the front ends of the balcony that help support the roof and so on. They are going to start climbing the columns, and they are going to be within range. We can come back to you.
No, I'm good. I think I'll just shoot them with my guns.
All right, cool.
With my energy guns.
Okay, so I'll assume it's like some sort of electrical discharge or something like that.
It's more like a Cyclops eye blast.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so this will be directly engaged. So give me that, and let's see. Now, 2 are on one side, and two are on the right, next to Karma, and 1 is on the left, next to you. Because the columns are spaced apart, so 2 are climbing the column that is to your right, and 1 is climbing the column that is to your left.
Right, okay, well, I'll take the one on my side.
Alright, cool, no problem. So give me a roll, and let's see how that goes.
What am I rolling?
This one will be directly engage a threat, which will be...
Danger?
Yeah.
And it's the flat 2d6, right?
No, on your sheet, when you
there's a button.
Yeah, there's a button for it.
No, I know, but wasn't there one? Wasn't there one?
Stuff, but directly engage, all you gotta do is click danger.
Didn't we figure out last time that we had to roll? We were rolling the wrong one.
Oh, for your sheet, you didn't have to roll in. You listed them as actual moves, but that's not you just had to click the roll button next to the label. You didn't have to like put them in as a move. That was why.
Okay.
Wow, you only have 1 move so far. 1 passive move. Oh, right, yeah, on the passive moves you can still add in been reading the files, that kind of thing, so that it lets me know what you have. Alright, so let's see what you got there. Wow, full hit. So, on a 10 plus, you pick 2 from from that list of things there. You can either resist or avoid their blows, which means that it doesn't get a chance to hit you back. You can take something from it. You can create an opportunity for your allies, or you probably create an opportunity for your friend to get away, or you can impress the prize.
God damn it! At the same time.
In the exact same way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it. Like I just want it to die.
Right.
Oh, I can pick 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hit it.
Resist
Yeah, you
its
are going to
blows,
damage.
of course.
These are things that happen also in addition to that.
what?
The damage that happens, that's not in question. The things you pick here are things you do in addition to inflicting damage on it.
Right. Okay. I'm going to try to frighten the opposition and resist or avoid their blows. Or wait, I'm going to frighten the opposition and create an opportunity for karma.
Create an opportunity for karma. Okay, no problem.
So I'm going to shoot one guy on my right with one gun, and then I'm going to take a blind shot on my left to try to get him to drop his guard or something so that she can hit him.
I think what's going to happen is that when you shoot at him, he falls off the column. He does land on the balcony in front of you, but because he tries to run away from you, he goes on to the other column where the other 2 are trying to come up, and he's trying to go down and they are trying to go up. So they are kind of in a deadlock. It's like cockroaches crawling on a wall, except it's a column. So they are going to kind of choke, bottleneck each other there.
Okay.
And that's going to give you guys the opportunity to wail on them. But that's your shot for now. We'll come back to you with your second shot after. So just you guys are outside and you guys have seen this commotion erupt, and even if you didn't hear it, you are seeing the people fleeing from the library. And you guys are Hector has just told you guys that there are like insects inside there.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab Trent and I'm gonna put my hand on, I'm gonna support his neck with my hand, and we are going to light speed up the stairs.
Amazing.
Cool. He's going to Lois Lane you.
It's just a trail of dead leaves.
Alright, cool. So that's that doesn't need to be a roll because at this point you would be pretty proficient in your traveling. So in your subjects.
Alright, cool. So in that case, as soon as I get in the room, I see the roaches, and I take my light weapon, I turn it into a flip-flop, and against the column.
Green Lantern style. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And because they are all together in one spot, you do have a chance to affect all 3 of them. Give me a roll for that. That will be directly engaged. Oh, nice. Alright, so you do some damage. You do have to pick 1 from that list to let me know what else you can try to get done with that hit.
Alright, I can't. I'm not allowed to impress them because I use Savior. So I'm just gonna opportunity for whoever else isn't in this room to get out.
Alright, no problem. Legacy. Yeah, you're good. Alright, so the flip-flop comes down on the 3 of them. They are for a moment trapped under there. So the people who are nearby can kind of get out from desks and pick themselves off the rubble and begin scrambling out. as they do that, 3 more things fly out of the hole, and fly, as in these are winged creatures, and they leave. Like they come out of the hole, flutter around like bats for a little bit, and they fly out together with the people that are leaving. So they're outside, they are going.
I believe
Damn it.
Karma has a dome.
I have a dome up.
Sorry, say again?
I thought I said I had a dome up earlier.
No, they're not coming at you. They are coming from
No. Yes, but the dome was to trap them with us and away from everybody else.
Distance away, that would have to be like a pretty big dome. That would have to be enough to cover like a lot of civilians and so on. And if your dome was up, then soldiers would not be able to do his directly engage, because you guys would be on the top, on the second floor, some distance away from the center, on one of the balconies.
Yeah, but I think we were kind of already through this, where the hole was only small and we wanted to trap them in with us to let everybody leave. And then I asked if she could open a door to let Soldius and Trent in so that they could help us, and she said yes, and then we continued.
Okay. Alright, so describe this.
That is what happened, though, right?
Tell me what is the size of the dome, where it goes to and from, and how
Okay,
high
I assumed that the dome was like in the same floor as us. So I thought I would make it big enough just so wherever they're coming out of there, that's where the dome is, I guess, like that's right in the middle. And then where we are currently, that would be like the edge of the dome, however big that is.
I just need to know how exactly it's set up, because you guys are on the second floor and this thing is on the first floor. So would your dome be passing through the building?
It could be so that it covers the hole and then kind of goes up like a light bulb with us sort of in it. Or if it can't go through the floors, maybe she could have put like a stand or something for us to stand on in it.
I was under the assumption that it was on the same floor.
No, when you guys went to view the maps and so on, you guys went upstairs.
Right.
That's how you guys got one of the reading rooms off to the side.
It's okay, just let them out. When I go downstairs, that's when I'll close it.
Alright, so it's not up as yet? Or is it up already?
I guess not yet, since we're not in the same floor.
No, you're not in the same floor. They came out and they headed towards you guys. That's why they had to climb up a column to get to you.
Okay.
Wait, hold on then. In that case, so what they're saying is their dome is up, and I kind of just kicked in and got us upstairs. Did I get us upstairs, or am I hitting them while they're on a column while I'm on the first floor?
Let's see. Alright, so just to let me know, Karma, when you put up your doom, what move is that? That's just a standard unleash your powers, or is that a particular doomed move?
That's probably like unleash your powers.
Alright.
And because it hasn't hit my turn yet, I haven't rolled anything.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if there's any particular doom sign that lets you.
If it's not her turn yet, then the dome's not up.
Yeah, the dome won't be up as yet.
However, it is her turn right now.
Yeah. So just did his attack. Trent. Karma would go first. Yeah. All right. So it is your turn now, but you were not able to stop these things leaving.
Yeah, that's alright. I guess I'll run downstairs and start making a dome. So I'm gonna roll Unleash my own powers right
Cool.
now. Oh,
Alright. So let me just see what happens when that fails. Will freak when I hit to do it 179 market condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. Yeah. You are going to get a condition off of this. Yeah. You are going to get a condition off of this. So you'll mark a condition. What you see inside the hole is that it goes down pretty deep. These things were not just in the basement. What you see down there is a lot of open space. It looks like freshly dug, and it looks like these things came specifically looking for, well, you would have to assume you guys at this moment.
if it looked familiar, I'll mark afraid.
Yeah, afraid is good, because this would be similar to the hole that was there when what's his name? Tremor emerged. So they have come up in a similar style, bursting out from underground. So that is beginning to be kind of a pattern. Alright, and Trent.
I'm gonna do a giant fly trap because that seems appropriate.
Yeah, that could work actually. So give me a what are you going to be doing with it? Like I just want to figure out like what move would apply. So you do something like this is a Venus flytrap you're talking about, or is something else? Or something like fly netting.
Venus flytrap.
Alright, cool. So you can go ahead and unleash your powers for that.
Freak. I rolled a 7.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is it is going to be a Venus flytrap. It is going to have some kind of, not really sentience, but it is going to be able to move and try to reach for them. But because it's a Venus flytrap, it can't move. So the limitation, because of your 7, the limitation is going to be that it has a limited range.
Okay. But I'm gonna spread it right outside the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. The cockroaches they fall off of the column. They are on the ground floor again, and they are headed towards Karma.
When I engage directly with my danger roll, does that take away my afraid condition?
To take away your afraid condition, I think you have to run from something.
You would have to run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to run away? Okay.
Karma, one of these things is going to run and try to bite you. So you're gonna have to take a powerful blow.
Great.
Holy shit.
Possible outcome. I love it.
Okay. You got one of these before?
Yeah, I did.
Alrighty then.
I'll lose control. and I'll start taking life.
All right. So you lose control of your powers in a terrible way. That's good. You are gonna get guilty for that because
Yep.
You do take some life from the insects. The Venus flytrap is kind of affected, but not much because it's not a higher form of life. The thing that is going to be a problem though is that God, what is her name? Jesus Christ, why am I so bad with women's names?
Emily?
Emily. Yeah. Emily?
My fucking friend?
Yeah, your friend. Emily passes out. She's on the ground floor. She was making her way out. She passes out, and a couple of other civilians as well, because you have drained her and them. Hector.
Okay, this is kind of perfect. I run over, grab her, and then run away. I run her to safety. I get my afraid thing checked off. And then after I get her to safety, I run back. Wait, no, I portal back. I portal out and I portal back.
If you come back, then you're not running away. You're saving someone. Like what I will do, let me make you roll a defend roll, and if you are successful in that, you get to clear a condition that way.
Okay. Do I have a bonus or penalty? Situational bonus or penalty?
Not really,
For some reason, I'm rolling like a fucking rock star on this game. I have been ever since the beginning.
Yeah, you are. Those are double sixes, man. So you get 79 cost you. Okay, you choose one of those things. You can clear a condition. That's fine. You can clear You Are Afraid. And of course you are able to get her out of the building and come back, right? Because the 12 is a full success. You are able to do that. Question
Okay,
for
good.
you though: there are about 3 other civilians that have also passed out. Do you try to get them out as well?
Yes, of course, but she is my primary concern.
Yeah, because the thing is that you would probably be able to get her out, but the others would have to go on the next turn.
Well, okay. Remember when I put Spot up on Discord and there was a whole bunch of portals? I'm thinking if I just put a portal on the floor to the outside or somewhere safe, then they could just kind of boop, 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 all kind of at once or within rapid succession. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's up to you.
I think first and foremost is Emily, and then when you come back, you can tend to them.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's different locations. These people would have been all over the library.
Yeah,
So
okay,
you need
that's
to
fine.
coordinate that. Soldiers.
Okay, what's the status of a parademons?
It's three insects. Not demons precisely, but they are.
Parademons, because you said there were little flying things that were zipping around. Those are parademons. The flying guys, what's their status?
Oh, they have left. They are outside. They are gone. You have lost track of those guys.
So the fly trap did nothing to stop them. Damn.
That was before the flytrap went up. They didn't stick around. They didn't like stop and look at you guys. They flew out and they left.
All right, so we still have 3 roaches in here, and we still have injured people, right?
Yeah. Where are you guys, by the way? Are you like on the ground floor? Are you floating in the air?
We were never really clear on that before when we thought that
Well,
the
well,
dome was.
you did mention that you flew in, so I assume that you would be like hovering inside inside the library.
I thought that was a figure of speech.
Yeah, I honestly don't know where I am there, and how important is that?
Not specifically, just for my picture, because these guys are going to do some stuff as well. So, what do you have in mind?
What I had in mind was to try to get on those flying guys, but I guess that means we need to get rid of these things as quickly as possible, so that we can get on those flying guys. Can
Yeah.
I see the flying guys at all?
No, you guys are in the library, and they are out. They are
Right,
gone.
but but if I went downstairs, would I be able to see them?
At
Like,
this
would I be able to go downstairs fast enough to still see them flying off?
at this particular point, you have no way of knowing if they stuck around. So it's
No, no. I mean, I know I don't know if they stuck around. I'm asking, would I be able to run downstairs? Okay, forget it then. I just want to run downstairs to see if I can get a beat on them. Then fine.
all right. Um, so you head outside, come down the stairs of the library, and outside there's general panic. There's sirens in the distance. Um, off in the distance, you see them. It's a formation of 3 things flying,
All right, cool. I want to.
and they do have a civilian. One of them in the lead has a civilian in its claws.
Okay, in that case, I want to do one more light dash, and I want to throw 3 darts at each one of them, particularly the one with the civilian.
All right, no problem at all. So that would be directly engage. Karma, your doom track being filled, you get to clear your doom track and take a new doom sign.
Taking portal.
Right. Yeah, that is one of the most useful ones. Yeah, Mike, sorry, Onyx, you can give me a directly engage for that? Because I assume it'll be a simple matter for you to just hover up to the right level and fire off.
Yeah, I just did. I got a 9.
Okay, great. So let's see what that gives you. Are you using your okay, your savior for that, right? No problem. Would you like to take the civilian from them?
Absolutely.
Because yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. You are gonna hit them, and they are going to kind of spiral out of control for a little bit. They are going to hit the top of a tall building, land on the roof a little bit, and kind of scrabble away. He loses his grip on the civilian. The civilian is on top of the building, and they continue on their way.
Is the civilian safely on the roof, or are they holding him to a ledge?
He's safe up there. He will need medical attention because claws and flesh and so on. So,
All right, cool. I'll climb my way up to him, and then I'll tag out and let somebody else have their turn. But at the moment we're doing your turn, I'll be climbing up the building towards the civilian.
yeah, no problem.
I thought you could fly.
Yes, I can. I'll light fly up the building. Yes, I am capable of flight.
Okay. I just came back, so I don't understand what's going on. But
He went outside to try and go after the things that flew out of the hole and flew away.
good idea.
Oh, Darren,
Mhm.
one other thing I didn't mention. The doors I threw, they hopefully, if any luck, embedded in them so that I can try to track them later.
Yeah, that's fine. That's no problem. Whenever the time comes, you'll just do an unleash your powers roll because one of the things unleash your powers does is extend your senses. So that's
All right.
pretty straightforward. Karma.
I am going to assess the situation.
All right. So
This is great.
wow. One of the things I will tell you is that yes, there are civilians anyway, but if you guys have noticed, they are not really concerned with them. These things are kind of going after you. And one of them looks at you, and it says that oh, what would it say to you? I'm not good at this. It basically threatens you, right? It says, "We are 1,000,000, and you are dead." And it's going to attack you again.
Oh, right. I'll do this. Hey, that's lower.
The trouble I'm having is that I know that this is supposed to give you conditions, but I'm not seeing it said there. All right, so wow, no idea what that was.
No, I was just saying how bad it is if I ever have to roll freak, and it's always terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So, Karma, you do choose. You need to choose one from the
I'll
settled
give ground.
All right. You give ground, and your opposition gets an opportunity. So, what is going to happen is that you stumble back, and you get caught up in the Venus flytrap, and the three of them are going to part ways around you and around the Venus flytrap, and they are going to go directly for Trent. And Trent is going to have to deal with 3 attacks.
They go directly where?
To Trent.
Okay.
See, these guys they are angry. They are incensed. I don't know if you guys remember. Anybody who cares, give me an assess the situation.
Sure, more
I like
potential.
dice.
All right, so this kind of works because Karma is the one who was kind of frightened by them. Karma, what this reminds you of is that scene. I think you were the one who saw it in a vision, where the nightmare was rallying them and hyping them up. You know, giving that great battle speech. The attitude that you saw in the figures there, angry and enraged and hopped up on adrenaline and God knows what else. That's what you are seeing in these creatures now. So they're not afraid. They're not just trying to. They want to hurt and kill you guys. They're a little bit rabid almost, personality wise. All right. So Trent, you will need to give me take a powerful blow.
No, I can do this without additions penalty, but I do have a condition. So I guess that would be a 7.
Alright, so take a powerful blow. Alright, you need to choose one as well. Karma, you get a condition for that as well.
Hopeless.
Cool. You lash out verbally, provoke your teammate. Take advantage of an influence to inflict a condition. Yeah, this is strange. I'll have to check that back because you're supposed to get a condition from this, and you're supposed to get a condition and a disadvantage unless you choose the disadvantage of taking 2 conditions. Alright, so Trent, you have to choose one from the 7 to 9 list. Which one did you choose?
I guess lash out verbally
Provoke
at
the team.
Karma
Yeah.
for getting stuck in the fly trap.
Fair enough.
Alright, so provoke works kind of like bait, I think is the way you described it some time ago. Is there anything in particular you are trying to get him to do? You can try to get him, or her, sorry. You can try to get her to attack, to get back into the fight. You can try to get her to do something. You can probably get her to try and cover the civilians who are down, or something. But the idea is that you lash out at them verbally to kind of scold them into what they're supposed to be doing instead of feeling.
Yeah, help the civilians instead. I got this.
Yeah. Alright, so roll a provoke for me.
Superior.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I'm the best.
Wow.
At least I get potential.
Yeah, you do. See what they're going to do. You're trying to get them to do.
So got a condition.
Yeah.
I still get a condition. God damn it.
For PCs on a 10 boost, on a 7 to 9, choose one. Wow. Alright, Trent, you already got a condition for the directly engaged, right?
Question mark?
Yeah, you would get one condition for that. You won't get one for this provoke. This is pretty simple.
When did I directly engage? Freak.
Not directly engaged. They engaged you. So you got one condition for your 7 to 9.
But I guess I'm gonna take insecure and then take foolhardy action immediately after to clear it, because I got this. I think.
Right. So it is your turn now.
I am going to do a vine dome just like before to lock them in with me.
Oh dear God, that is a foolhardy action. All right, no problem.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm not locked in here with you.
All right. So give me an unleash your powers, unless there is a playbook move you're using for this.
10.
By the way, Ekta and Karma, you guys notice that Brute is looking completely different.
What's he look like?
He went through a transformation when he was
He's
underneath
a
hospital.
chick.
Pasta. That's what I look like.
You guys can talk about that later. So, yeah, they are in with you, completely inside of this dome, and I do like that. They look around and they begin skittering, crawling on the inside of the dome, in all directions around you. All right.
I'm just gonna crack my knuckles and end my turn.
Ekta, a dome has gone up. You are back. Karma is caught up in the plant. Civilians are down. Soldiers is gone.
Soldiers is gone. Karma is caught up in the plant. There's a tree dome.
It's like
And-
think of a wicker basket upside down on the ground.
Okay, I'm porting in there, and I'm going to start shooting bitches.
All right. All right. So give me directly engage. The portalin is fine, and yeah, the roll is just for the directly engage. Oh my good lord! You do hit one of them.
Like a rock star.
All right, so directly engage us right. When you directly engage us right, roll passenger. On a 10, pick 2. So give me 2 of those. Let me see what we can do with that.
2 of what?
2 of the options for directly engage us right.
Okay.
How important is if you pick resist or avoid their blows, they don't get to hit you back. If you pick anything other than resist or avoid their blows, you trade blows with them, which means that you hit them and they hit you.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to resist or avoid their blows. And can I kill all of them by taking their lives?
Nah.
Guys, taking their lives is not an option.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But they're like some sort of crazy beast. They're
The
not like
greatest
people.
question.
Sorry, Darren. I know you wanted to say that or didn't want to say it, but just to get it clear.
It's more about
They
the intention of the. I like at this point I probably wouldn't mind if you kill them, but at this point it's more about the intention of that particular option. What it means is like you take their weapons or you take their hostage. You take something that they have, like a thing. Most of the
Right,
time.
yeah.
This is why take their lives is not an option for taking something from them.
What if I take their breath or like take all the water out of their veins? No, anyway, I'm just going to.
I can suggest something to you if you want.
I was just going to create an opportunity for Trent.
What you can probably do is shoot off the antenna.
Say that again. Up the antenna.
If you shoot off their antenna.
Oh, shoot off the antenna. Okay.
Yeah. And that would stop them
Yes.
from coordinating.
I'm trying to think of a way to take out more than one at a time, though, since there seems to be a lot of them.
Yeah, it's true.
He seems like he would be able to take more at a time than me. Well, that's why I asked, can I kill them all, right? So,
And based on the fact that it's dark, I would have given you 1. With the hit, I'd give you 2. But there'd still be 1 that you you wouldn't be able to lock on right away.
okay. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll take 2 antennas then.
All right, cool. So two of them are going to be disoriented, and they would have been fine in the dark. Cockroaches are fine in the dark, but without their antenna, they're effectively blind now. All right. That brings us to
Yep.
soldiers.
All right. So I float down to the street with the person who I just say, and I shout above all the people to try to get them to calm down.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, calm down. We are taking care of a situation. What we need for you to do now is to exit the area as orderly and calmly as possible. Then I just make a couple of arrows that lead them towards like some of the waiting buses.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah,
you would have help with this because at this point protective services are beginning to arrive. So you'd have like police set on the barricades and helping you with that. Give me a provoke roll, but you do get a +1 to it.
All right. Ah, shit. My superior is -2. This is bad.
Oh. Oh. You're gonna get potential, man. It's not gonna be bad.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad. um. So what's gonna happen is that some of them are going to yell back at you because they're kind of connecting you to the commotion. You know, it's like in a library. There's nothing sacred, that kind of thing. But they are gonna be moving away. You are gonna take a condition for their backlash, so to speak, their verbal backlash. But other than that, they are safe. Alright, so do you head back to the library? Anything else you do?
Yeah. After my complete failure to get the people to calmly leave, I drag my sorry butt in. And are there any roaches left?
Yeah, but they are. So you come in and you see this dome, and it's the whole dome thing in the hospital all over again, because Trent is in there, and Ekta isn't with him. But you can't see what's inside of the dome at the moment. You do see Karma. So you see Karma, you see the dome, and what would you do from there?
I see Karma, and Karma's like, what is Karma doing?
Chilling.
He's inside of the Venus flytrap. Um, Trent, correct me if I'm wrong, but those things have digestive acids, right?
All right, in that case, I am going to zip up and grab her from the mouth of the Venus flytrap.
Excellent. So that would be a defend.
I thought that would be more. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Excellent. Michael, Soldiers is good with defend. You don't have to worry about him with that. Yeah, so it's fine. On the 79. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. Alright, no problem. So, you defend someone. There's something different here. On a hit, you keep them safe and choose one. On a 7 to 9, it costs you. Alright, so choose one of those for me. Would you like to add a team to the pool, take influence over karma, or clear a condition?
I think I better clear a condition. I have to.
Yeah, that's cool. So you gotta clear whatever you want, and
I'm gonna clear hopeless because after saving karma, I feel like maybe I don't suck as much as that little speech made me feel like I do.
yeah, that is kind of cool actually. Legacy has a move for that, don't they? Legacy has a move for when you symbol of authority.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think if you had that one, you could have used that as well.
yeah, I could have used savior instead.
Mm-hmm.
I have like whatever I forgot how many I have, but I probably will pick that next because it kind of doesn't make sense for me not to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'm keeping guilty because when I grab Karma to help her fly out of the Venus flytrap, like um, I feel guilty because there was a slight panty shot as we were flying her out of it.
yeah. Confidence support. Yeah. I'm just checking something here, right, guys. Just 1 second. When I hit to keep them safe and choose one, it's something I of course. Oh, okay, right. I was mixing up comfort and support with defend. Defend is fine. Right, so yeah, we're good. There is a choice to make here in that because it's 7 to 9, either you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
I'll expose myself to danger, sure.
Alright. So what you do is you rip Karma out of this Venus flytrap, and it unravels a bit of the dome because it's all a network of vines. Not really to say it collapses the dome, but it's enough for one of the roaches to get out, and it attacks you from behind.
Very well.
Alright, so you can roll to take a powerful blow.
All right, that's one of my powers. It's called Never Give Up, Never Surrender.
Excellent. I like that one. Alright, is there a rule tied to it?
Stand by. All right, when you take a powerful blow from someone with greater power than you, use this move instead of the basic move, roll plus savior. On a hit, you stand strong and choose one. On a 7 and 9, mark a condition. On a miss, you go down hard, but leave your opponent off balance and vulnerable.
Yeah, that's a good move.
So 7 and 9, that means these are only. Oh yeah. So 7 and 9, I either get an opportunity or opening against my attacker. I rally from the hit, and it inspires the team, and I add one to the team pool, or I simply keep the guy's attention.
All you have to do, yeah, is choose one of those. If you had gotten a 7 9, you would also mark a condition, but you got an 11, so you're good.
All right. I will dodge the roach. Well, I'll take the hit from the roach, but while he's grabbing me, I'm going to grab him by his little antenna head,
Yeah.
and I'm going to jab him with a light dagger.
Alright, so you're going to trade blows with him. That's great.
Is that directly engaged?
Well, out of the choices you have there, on a hit you stand strong and choose one. So one of those things, I think the first one you get an opportunity or opening against your attacker.
Right.
Which is probably what you would use to grab hold of the antenna and make your attack. So I think that is the one that fits, and I think that you would just do directly engage now, or fight a good fight, or whatever your playbook uses. Right, so that's fight the good fight.
So fight the good fight was the 11. The actual attack was the 9.
Yeah. Never give up, never surrender was 11. Fight the good fight was 9. So
Right.
yeah, so directly engage is you do just pick one for me there. Do you want to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, or create an opportunity for your allies? Because this particular roach, the one you stabbed, it is on its last legs. You got a pretty good hit on it. It's alive and it's
All right.
yeah.
Since Karma's landing, and I already have it, I'm gonna hold the roach up in full Nelson,
Yeah,
so that Karma can get a free hit.
yeah, that's cool. And it's actually Karma's turn next. So, Karma, what would you do?
I'll just engage it, I guess.
All right. So, give me the roll and let me know.
Hey, nice.
Oh, you are going to get another. How much conditions did you get in this fight? I want to make sure I'm not giving you.
This is my fourth one.
Hey, wait, quick question. By me giving him opportunity, does that give him any points on his directly engaged?
Actually, yes, that is a good point. Because the roach is being held in a full Nelson, you have the roach cannot move, and you have an open shot against the underbelly. So I think that gives you a +1, and so that would take you over into a hit. Lucky. Directly engage a threat on a 7 to 9. Pick one.
I'll take leg.
Alright, cool, no problem.
Or a wing, actually.
Yeah, I think that kind of fits. So what is gonna happen here is the wing case, you're going to rip one off, and the wings are gonna flicker, and it's going to die. Right, so it's dead, it's gone. The other two inside of the dome, they sense that one of them is down, and their wing case is open, and they extend their wings as well, and they start flying around trying to hit. Hector and Trent will need to take a powerful blow.
I know Mike said he'd be right back.
There we go.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, well, Trent is up next, so we can do Trent first. So, Trent, you are well in tune with your confidence from earlier. This thing cannot hit you. Take up a blow. When I miss, you stand strong. My potential as normal. See how you handle the blow. Yeah, so you do get potential from that. This thing it is, the two that are inside there are the two that are missing the antenna. So it is still kind of blind. It does run into you, but the wings are not tough enough to really do much damage to you. Right, so you are able to stand strong.
Sweet.
Do you do anything in return?
I want to melt from the outside, punch through.
Sorry, I missed part of that. You want to what?
Just going to type it out.
Oh, right. That's a good idea. Holy shit. Angel and a hit. Good. 10 plus 2.
No.
Yeah, okay. You're with us again? Alright, so the bug that you hit.
Yep. Should be.
Yeah, cool. The bug that you hit, it it flies back, bounces off the other side of the dome. It's on its last legs. Like one more hit will go do it in. The second roach, well, it's an insect, but it's basically a roach, so we'll call them roach. I'm trying to decide here. Yeah, cause like, all right, we're going to do one thing first. We're gonna handle Hector's take a powerful blow, and then we'll do your opportunity for Hector. So, Hector, just give me a take a powerful blow.
I was like avoiding attacks on my last turn, my last go. Remember?
Well, this is a new one. This is another attack, so you kind of have to deal with each attack.
Okay. I've never had to roll that before.
Take a powerful blow? Oh, okay. No, I think you did actually.
Is it just a 2d6?
No, it is plus
Conditions.
Yes.
It will be
Oh.
above your.
Okay, I don't have that on my thing.
You don't?
No,
it's
I think at some point I decided to get rid of all of my passive moves or something like that.
Oh no.
I'm not
This one
exactly
is
sure.
just-
It's not a passive move.
Yeah, near the top right hand of your sheet, underneath where it says conditions, you see there's a button to click on to roll.
Oh shit! Okay, sorry, I didn't read the fine print.
Yeah, so that's it. Alright, cool. This is good. Because it means that it does not hit you. So you mark potential as normal, and you are again able to easily avoid this thing's blows. But like, what is happening with this thing as well? When it sees its partner struck down by Trent, it's surprised that the wall is attacking it, and it instinctively goes to bite Trent's vine, and its back is to you, Mike. The wing case is open because these things have started flying around. They started flying around when the first one died. The wing case is open, and you have a clear shot at its back and the meaty body.
Okay. How many are there?
Just two inside the dome with you.
Okay. And the dome is over the hole?
Only covering the 3 bugs.
You're only covering the bugs?
Yeah, because they moved to it. This is how I dealt with them.
Okay. I have. Remember, we have the T1000 body.
Oh
That's
yes,
what
you
my
do have
powers.
your you do have your substance mimicry.
No, it's body elasticity is what it actually is.
Yeah,
But anyway,
actually, yeah, you are correct.
um,
Body elasticity, yeah.
I'm just gonna like. I didn't really want to do this, but it's too cool not to. I'll just turn my hands into blades and rip them in half, and then uh, I guess I want to try to get both of them. You know, like get that guy from behind and in the surprise, if possible, then get the other guy so we can get this fucking dome into here and plug that hole.
You can actually get both of them because your elasticity is gives you gives you abilities like Mr. Fantastic. So it's nothing for you
Right.
to just reach out and ask for these guys.
Okay.
In terms of blades, I'm not really sure if that.
Oh yeah, right. I'm a superhero. Give me a second.
Mhm.
We'll just go with like hammers, I guess.
Yeah. Or you can like garrot them. So
I'd rather smash.
yeah. So no problem at all. So you will give me a directly engage, and this will apply to both of them.
Bonus.
Yes, +1 because Trent gave you an opportunity. Right, excellent. Um, Trent, you got one condition from when this one turned away from Hector to bite you as well. So you'll just have to mark one. Directly engage. Alright, so which one of those do you want? One of them is dead. The one that had attacked that Trent hit, it's dead.
Okay, I'm going to create an opportunity for Trent.
Alright. Yeah, because you have this thing around the waist now. Trent, this thing will not be able to hit you back.
Sweet.
Alright, let's just check with soldiers and Karma first and see what's what. Alright, soldiers, you're up next.
All right, so there's nothing going on out here anymore, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Or in that case, I guess I'll go over to the dome, knock on the dome, and ask Trent to let me in.
Yeah, there is an opening in the dome. That's how the first one got out. So, like, you could
Oh,
probably...
well, in that case,
Yeah.
hey boys, don't you know how to make roaches scatter?
Yeah!
You turn on a light. At which point, I do exactly like that.
Yeah.
Throw a really bright ice spear right through the roach.
Excellent. So, just give me a directly engage, and once that goes great, this is done. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This thing gets hit in a similar fashion to what in D&D we would call radiant damage. It starts smoldering. And the dome is filled with the wonderful scent of rad roach. Oh. And you guys are out of combat. So the library is a mess. There's this big hole in the ground. Rubble everywhere. Desks overturned. Books are, destroyed. There's some civilians still unconscious, by the way. Karma, that's on you. And Hector, you would know what you did with Emily. So what do you guys do next?
Well, I guess we should start cleaning up.
Maybe we should go down in the hole
Yeah.
and find out where these things came from.
The old tunnels, right? I think we already know where they came from.
Well, should we just wait to clean up, or should we fucking try to save people, or like how do we keep people from sucking the lives out of us?
All right, guys, everybody outside safe already. I gave a less than stirring speech, but they got on the bus anyways. So all we're dealing with here are the holes in this library and wherever that hole goes. Yo, Karn.
Hmm?
How you feeling?
Like this library.
Yeah, you do got a little bit of mess in your hair. Hold on, come here a second. I turn one of my light things into a brush and start brushing her hair, get it set back up normal. Oh man, another one of them clumsy ass days. I give a shitty speech. You get caught in a Venus flytrap. I don't even want to know all those screams and terror I heard from Extor and Trent in there. But hey, end of the day, we saved some lives. Nobody's dead, and we got a lead on where we got to go next.
You guys saved some lives.
Now, hold on. You did toss up that dome, and that kept those little flying things in just long enough for me to be able to get down and track them. Otherwise, oh, you didn't get that up. Shit.
Can I come out or join the conversation? I guess.
Yeah,
course.
all in the same place.
I pushed Hector outside.
I'm like, look. In order for us to be heroes, there has to be danger, and it doesn't necessarily matter where that danger comes from, as long as nobody else knows. You know, this wasn't a win today, maybe for you, but you got a lot of learning out of it. We'll be better next time. And who fucking cares if you don't save anybody every time? You can't expect that shit. They teleported into a goddamn wicker basket. No fucking idea what was going to happen. I think the thing penetrated my butthole on the way out. You'll do fine, okay? Don't get all down on yourself. You're fucking. I told you before. You're the shit. I don't know if I told you that, but you know, it's still true.
Replace the with a. I think would agree.
With what?
Carl, listen, we're a team. None of us came out of here today looking excellent. Yeah, maybe you kind of fell into a Venus flytrap. But Trent is already feeling bad because his Venus flytrap caught absolutely 100% zero of the bugs we were trying to catch.
That's right. I mean, Trent should feel at least half as bad as you did.
Hey,
That's not what I meant exactly, Ektar. What I'm saying is, none of us came out of here smelling like roses. Well, I mean, you literally smell like roses right now because of the juices from the plant, but that's beside the point.
I think Ektar kind of smelled like roses.
It's just the spray I have for my crotch. No, I think you do. I mean, there's enough blame to go
because
around. I don't think you get to take it all. It's kind of selfish.
Is that another condition I have to mark up?
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you can mark off a condition for that. We did try to comfort and support you if you feel comforted and supported at all.
No, I was talking about selfish. Is that a condition?
Oh, no, Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure like which move it is. So comfort and support, you guys can roll for that if that's what you were doing, and see if Karma can.
No. I just meant it as kind of like a joke. Don't be hogging up all the dismal bullshittery when there's enough of it to go around. It doesn't really mean she's being selfish.
Yeah,
Exactly. We all got fuck up points today.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. So
I do want to roll comfort and support. Everybody's got like 3 conditions right now, right?
No,
Like I know.
I don't have any.
Okay, Trent has like 3, and Karma has like freaking 4 right now, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we should probably try to get rid of some of those, right?
Yes, that's what we're just trying to do by giving her a pep talk. Let's go ahead and roll comfort and support and see whether she feels comfort and supported.
That's a good idea.
Where's the mayor? I'll hurt him.
Okay, here's something.
yeah, so I think he gets to clear a condition, or she gets to clear a condition, or comfort and support.
Can I use my team move?
Yeah, you can.
Is they correct?
Yeah, you
Trent.
can. Yeah, you can.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you can use your team moves and stuff now if you all want.
I have heroic tradition, which allows me to roll under superior for advice that I think my mentor would give.
Yeah.
Just stop being such a jackass because he's such an asshole. So that lets me roll a superior, and that's my roll for 10.
All right.
Or Trent.
Whoever needs it, I guess. Who did I? Well, I guess I didn't really give Trent too much comfort or support on that one.
All right, so I guess both of those are for Karma. So she gets rid of 2 conditions if she so chooses, and gets back into the world of a non-sucky.
Yep.
The world
You guys treated me normally, so I get rid of a condition anyway.
Trent,
That's true.
Trent, buddy, nice dome.
Bro, you did great in there when you fucking were smashing people when I was shooting. We did it. We had some good team moments in there, helped each other out. You were great.
I mean, I know you got punched by roaches a couple of times, and
Fuck those roaches.
a little itchy. But the bottom line is, you came in, excellent powers, use them beautifully, and hell, nobody's even asked why you look different yet.
Oh yeah, you guys notice would be able to ask him about his new appearance now.
Well, I'd like to believe
That is true.
Trent is no longer a we. Trent is now a he. He, definitely a he. Trent is now a he.
Yeah, I can attest for that.
What were you guys doing with that though?
They're just trying to get in the
I
goddamn
raised my
fucking hands.
finger like I was gonna say something.
So you're just flesh and muscle?
Instead of muscle strands, it's vines.
This is for Trent.
Yep. Less human. A lot less human.
Yeah, you want like a coat or something? Maybe some
No,
shorts?
Fuck out of Trent.
If he gives you a coat, that would be treating you normally. So that would be your condition cleared.
I'm more concerned about the fucking root he's got hanging down between his knees.
Is that a taproot?
It's one of the close ones, the real thick ones. Anyway,
Alright.
uncomfortably aside, yeah, I think we'll get him some clothes.
All right. So
All right. So I'm obviously, so I just told Trent, talked about using his powers, got him back up. On that, I'm actually going to go ahead and clear my last. No, wait. Am I going to clear my conditioner and add to the team pool? How many points do you have in the team pool right now? Just one.
if you performed a confidence support, the person gets to do that unless you roll high. So yes, you do get to
Yeah, I'm
choose.
holding 11.
Yeah. So you can clear a condition or add team to the pool. You guys didn't use team in this battle, so the team is still at 2.
Let's see. The condition I have is guilty, which is either provoke someone or assess a situation, both of which I suck at anyway and have no desire to use.
Yeah.
I guess I'll let it sit there for right now and add to the team pool.
Yeah. Having conditions means you roll slightly better when you have to take a powerful blow, I think. Yeah.
Slightly worse, actually.
Oh, yeah. My mistake. Slightly worse.
Well, it doesn't actually affect me because I use what you call for taking powerful blows.
Save, yeah. Alright, so the emergency personnel are beginning to filter in. It's some ages people are there, it's, police are there, firefighters specifically coming in with like tools for clearing rubble, that kind of thing. And they are beginning to they'll pick up the people who are unconscious. They'll start herding everyone out.
Should we regroup, or do we just want to charge forward?
I want to clear my last condition by recklessly charging down the hall without talking to you guys.
All right.
Alright, cool. Alright, so
Well, I guess Trent votes yes.
yeah,
I wasn't fucking digging those shorts, I guess.
so Trent is gone. He's away from you guys.
Give a man a pair of pants, if easy can take over the world.
Guess so.
All right, Sean, you ready to go?
Yeah, the 3 of you remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys would
I'm
be being ushered outside.
I'll make psychic roller skates.
Cool. Do you guys have a destination in mind, or?
Oh, I thought we were going into the hole where those guys came from.
Yeah, we're following Trent, but I want to try to assess the situation and figure out where exactly they did come from, like as we go along, sort of a thing. Kind of like a.
Yeah, no problem at all. So, you have your maps, and give me an assess the situation. Wow, potential.
That's good though.
Which one of you between soldiers and Karma would be better at map reading?
At map reading?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a particular power, is it?
No, just wondering if
How often you've come into contact with maps?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to say it's probably karma.
All right. So Karma, give me an assess the situation. She can't figure it out either. Soldiers, your try.
Well, it's gonna be worse.
You can still roll double sixes. Who knows?
Trent still has to go.
No, Trent isn't there anymore. When you take off without saying something to your team, it's not like if you just go outside the room. It's like take off. He's gone somewhere else.
Okay.
All right. So
Can I?
I'm booking it.
Yeah. Can you?
Do I? Since I'm like Robin, this is kind of outside of the fucking realm of
You have
really what I think I can do. But can I like track signatures, heat signatures, fucking
Give me
insect shit.
well before we'll take a look at that, yes, but give me been reading the files. Actually, let me take a look because I probably shouldn't make you do too many rules. So it's going to be one of two.
No, that one's
and Let me
okay.
see which one it is. Right. This could either be your move, been reading files, or unleash your powers. I think been reading the files kind of fits. So if you want to try that, you can go ahead and try that.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa! Cool, you did. So what you do is that you scan, or your Pip-Boy, you scan the maps,
Right.
and the computer does the analysis for you.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect.
So what you have then is that you the computer is able to trace a line pretty much in the same way that Google Maps gives you a navigation course. The computer traces a line where these roaches passed to get to the library. The point of origin, based on probability algorithms and so on, is in fact one of the three spaces that you guys suspected Phineas was. It comes from there, and it's going through like a convoluted, really complicated system of like pipes and tunnels and shafts to get to the library. So if you were to trace its way exactly, it would be a really long pathway, and there would be some tight spots that you guys probably can't fit in. But the computer can give you alternate routes.
Okay. Let's do that then.
All right. So one of the alternate routes is at the same. It's like under a bridge. There's a little sluice way, where the intention is that if there's flooding, that's one of the channels that takes away the excess water, and that leads down into the drainage systems and sewer systems and so on. So it's underneath an overpass. There's like a little opening there where there's some drainage. That's the place where Phineas was last seen, according to the data from Phineas's communicator.
Okay.
That is one of the entrances that the computer tells you that's where you can take there, and it will lead you to to the space where the projected point of origin of these creatures is.
Okay, so I show everybody the Pip-Boy and I say, look, this is where Phineas was last seen and this is where we gotta go and all that shit. What does everybody think?
I think lead the way. Hey Trent, slow down.
All right, so we'll go to Trent now and see where he ended up.
As I run down the tunnel, I want to leave bioluminescent fungi from where I step, just so that they have a trail to follow.
Oh, I thought you said hallway. I didn't realize if you went down into the thing. Oh, okay.
Nope, down the tunnel.
I really thought you said hallway. My mistake. So none of you guys noticed that either. And that is how it's going to be from now on.
No, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you knew that's what he said.
Oh shit. Okay. So you leave a trail, and all right, we'll figure that out after. We'll try to we'll decide if you guys notice that he's gone down that way. So you do go along, and you do move forward, and what you find Yeah, this is going to be a little bit. This is going to be a little bit repetitive, honestly. So sorry for that in advance. How many conditions do you have, Trent?
None.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, so tunnel goes down, you take a left, you take a right. It comes to a there's a little bit of an opening where there's a junction, and then there's a shaft leading onward. The shaft is a little tight, you're probably going to have to either crouch down a little bit to get in there. It's a little bit smaller. So I assume you keep heading down. Inside of the
Yep.
shaft. Yeah?
And my senses using freak.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. So what you would be able to do is that there are no like trees down here, but there are like colonies of moss and fungi and that sort of thing. So you do get kind of a sensory cue to kind of tell you what's going on in these tunnels. What has been going on is that there has been a lot of traffic here, not specifically in this tunnel that you are in, but a little further up at next junction, there's a lot of traffic there. And it's one of many points where there's been a heavy traffic, and it's not human traffic. The creatures and mutants and villains that normally frequent down here, there's been a lot of activity lately, which basically is like the mobilization of different companies, and not companies, like battalions then, basically. Like the forces that have been gathering, they are starting to move around and mobilize a little bit. There is something
Okay.
at the other end of the shaft headed in your direction. It is two things, and it is two more of the insectivus.
I want to smash through using
Sorry, using?
unstoppable.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You can go ahead and do that. Alright, so let me just take a look at what unstoppable does. Yep, when I hit the wood, it's Yes, it's not true. Alright, no problem at all. So you are able to use your powers to grow and extend down the shaft. The roaches that have been coming up alongside, they are pressed to the sides, and you go straight past them, and you come out into a little junction area where like drainage points empty into to be taken away further.
Sweet.
Yeah. Soldiers and Karma, do you try to communicate with Trent? Because the last thing I think was that you tried to call out to him.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to call out to him, see if we can try to catch up.
Alright, so do you try to reach him on the communicator? Because he's out of earshot at this moment, but if you try your little communicator, you could probably get onto him at this point where he is right now.
Trent, come in. It's the soldiers to Trent.
connection's a little shaky, but I read.
Trent, how far ahead of us are you? And what do you see?
I don't know. I'm underground.
Did you forget to bring torches with you?
I don't need torches.
So you don't see anything, you don't know where you are, but you also don't need torches.
I'm going one direction. Down.
Phrasing, and we're on our way to you. Give us a ping, we'll try to follow it.
I put it through the pit
I'm
boy.
leaving a trail.
Oh,
Follow the mushrooms.
just like Saturday night. We're on our way. And we're on our way. We follow mushrooms.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, Trent, do you wait for them or do you go ahead?
I'll slow my pace, but I'll keep going.
All right. So there are a couple other drainage points leading into this junction area, but there is one large point that leads out of it. So you head down there. One, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three. I think it's that one. Whoops. Nope.
To be fair, two of us if we have a trail, two of us have super speed, meaning we can give Ektar a ride, and Trent most assuredly doesn't.
Yeah, Trent.
I do have super speed. I mutated.
Yeah, Trent picked up a couple of new tricks.
Hey Ektar, come on, slowpoke.
Alright, so you
It's
guys
just
go down
fucking
there.
disgusting water. It gets inside my fucking booties.
So I assume you guys go straight down through the hole in the library, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, cool. So you guys go down, and at first it's pretty clear. You guys have the bioluminescent trail to follow.
And somebody who has a literal power of light.
Yeah. But in terms of, well, yeah, you guys will be able to see. That's no problem. But in terms of knowing which way Trent went, there, you guys will be following the trail he left. So, at first it's fine. You guys do follow the trail. You come to the same little shaft that he went in. You look in there, and you see like evidence that he's passed, and you do see the two insects there.
Aren't they a little smashed?
Yeah, they're a little banged up, but they're still alive.
So can I just shoot them?
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything else they want to do?
Yeah, before you shoot them, I'm going to go and hit each one of them with flip-flop again against each wall. I assume they're on either side of us. Anything you want to do, Karma?
No, anything I've done so far have failed.
Alright, give me the two.
Well, then you'd better fucking start doing some shit right. You gotta try, too.
Give me the initiative, and let's see who does what when.
What's your dexterity, Karma?
not high.
Hector, give me 1. In this case, you guys would probably go according to.
Would I be faster because I'm wearing roller skates?
Usually, I would just make you guys
Totally.
roll off. So, like, you roll again.
Just let him go first.
Alright, so Soldiers goes, then Karma, and then Hector.
All right. So while we're running through, 2 flip flops onto the well, not flip flops. This time we're gonna do 2 anvils, crunching them against sewer walls.
Alright, cool, no problem. So give me directly engage. Alright, cool.
And I'll leave an opportunity for whoever wants an opportunity.
Yeah, because they are driven back down the shaft a little bit, and they are more damaged, and they begin coming, trying to they draw back a little bit. They're not running away, but they draw back from you guys. They are blocking the way.
All right, Karma, here's your chance. Let your freak flag fly.
I'm gonna assess the situation first.
Alright, cool.
Great. If that's the case, I'll just go ahead and, I don't know, make like a massive hammer and do the same thing. I don't know which one to roll though.
Because it's a shaft, anything you guys make or send or throw, it's going to be like trying to shoot down a pipe, basically. So give me a directly engage. Let me see if you can hit them.
Nice. You can use the team, push it over the edge.
All
But
right.
don't forget, I gave you an opportunity, so you do add a 1 to that, so that's officially a 7.
Yeah, I'll take a team for that. Yeah.
No, oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, wait. So my creating an opportunity didn't help her for that one?
No, that's fine. Usually it would use a team for that, which you guys have, so it's fine. So, alright, yeah. One of them drops. One of them is still there, and it's you see it turn around, and then it turns back to you, and it stops. For some reason, it does not want to go back. So it's not coming closer, and it's not going away.
Hey, Hector. Looks like he doesn't want to come back. Looks like he doesn't want to go forward. Help him make a choice.
I'm just going to open up a portal underneath him and portal him into a volcano.
Style points.
Unleash your powers.
I'm not going to do that too many times because I understand the gravity of it, but
Yeah. And he is pretty weak at this point, so to get him to just go on a portal, it's not too much of a problem right now.
oh,
You portal yourself.
that was extremely trippy.
you do not know any. You do not have proper tracking on any particular volcanoes at this point in time.
Okay.
So the other end of the portal ends up somewhere else. And there are a couple of things I can do here, but I don't want to. Let me see. Okay, I know what's gonna happen.
So while Darren's thinking about what he wants to do to you, we flip back to a little trailer home, and there's a mother screaming at her son because he's left pizza boxes all over the room. She says, "Don't you understand what's going to happen if you keep getting this room this messy? You're going to get roaches. You hear me? Roaches!" At which point, the portal opens up, and a giant roach falls into. Giant roach falls in, knocks out the kid's box. Kid screams, and the mom says, "See, I told ya." All right, sorry, Darren. Go ahead.
No, that actually is pretty cool. I don't mind that. Yes. Okay. So what is going to happen there is the roaches are going to be gone. Because the portal is going to open up under them, one end of the portal, and the other end of the portal is going to open somewhere. And I'm just looking through a list of things here, so bear with me. So when the portal opens up, you guys are going to see the roaches don't fall in. You're going to see something pouring out. All right, and it's going to be a liquid kind of gooey, mushy slime, basically.
Color? What color is it?
It's green. It's because there's like life in it. Yeah, I'm not gonna show it to you because it doesn't come out. It splashes out and grabs the. You can see it splash on the roaches and it begins to dissolve the roaches, and then it pulls back in.
Okay, then I close it.
Yeah. The portals that you create are not designed to be permanent in any case. So yeah, it would be closed.
They're not what?
They're not designed to be permanent.
No. Yes, you're right.
So yeah, the portal does close. Yeah.
Also, I mean, this is up to you too, I guess. But I always thought the portals could cut things. Like as they opened, but maybe on like a high roll or something.
Only thing I would say about that, Mike, is, and I'm going to get nerdy here for a second. In order for Blink to have done that to somebody, that was one of the X-Men in Age of Apocalypse, but when she was just in a regular story, the only way she was able to use her powers to that level ended up actually killing her. Kind of rules true for most of the other teleporters. It took Nightcrawler like decades to be able to concentrate like on somebody's head, teleport in, teleport out, and actually remove their head. So it's a fairly highly powerful thing if you think about it.
Okay, I dig that. This is a.
I think using it in that way would probably, at the very least, it would give you a condition because you'd get some feedback from the teleport device.
And I don't necessarily mean people or animals or anything like that, but like chains or walls or something. But not necessary. Yeah, one other thing I was thinking is that kind of like multiple teleportation bubbles or portals that go out on a horizontal line, you know what I mean? The kind of like a front line and they just kind of move forward and teleport whatever's in the way out to random fucking locations.
I think you would probably just have 2 portals, like be gone from portals.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're right. I see that.
So I think you do have teleportation. The size is fine. I don't see a problem with the size of the portal. The number of portals, I think, for a handheld device, I don't know if a handheld device would be able to power multiple portal connections at the same time.
Yes. No, I get it. I mean, that's fine. I'm totally okay. Because I was thinking more of a power over portals, really, than a portal gun. Like,
Yeah.
at this moment, I was. So you're right. I shouldn't. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember your abilities are mostly based in technology. So it's not like, for instance, Karma now has the portal ability, which is more arcane. It's not based on technology. That's like travel between dimensions, that kind of thing. So this is going to be a little bit more flexible.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I totally understand.
Yeah. All right. So you see
We
thing come out and come back in, and it all is quiet in the shaft. Trent, you come to a junction, kind of like what you see here. Do you have a particular direction in mind or something, or do you just like choose one, or do you wait here, or what do you do?
Can I extend my senses again? I want to find like the hub, the center of activity.
Yeah, no problem.
Because that should take me right to Nightmare.
Yeah, just for my reference, did you were you able to look at the map with Karma and Hector after the thing, or did you disappear right away?
Nope. After the fight, I went down the tunnel.
Right,
that was just how the secret events went.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the thing. Without a clear map, you're going to be relying on your senses only. So let's see what happens there.
I did it really good once. Let's see if I can do it again. Yep, 14. Shit.
Okay, good. No problem. So you are going to go ahead and you do know which direction to take in this junction. So you are going to be on track. You do get here, and you guys are split up, so this is going to be a little tricky. You do get here, and yeah, you are going to have to kind of soldier through this. Just 1 second, I'm just checking something here.
Or perhaps you can soldier us through this.
It's time for you to leave.
I'm not even here.
Crab people now?
There are 3 of these things.
Goddamn
crab people.
I never did like Mire alerts.
Yeah, those things are awful.
Well, it's just not a Mire alert queen.
Alright, so these things are going to... we're going to go like about, let's say 2 rounds. Because after that point, the other guys are going to catch up to you.
Okay. Do I go first or do they?
One of them is going to take a swipe at you. Because one is close. And then
Alrighty.
after that, yeah, you get So you're going to have to roll to take a powerful blow, or if you are using your move.
A 5. He misses.
Cool. Alright, so he does take a swipe at you, and you manage to. Do you avoid the blow, or is it just that he can't cut through the vines?
I soak it. It just does not affect me.
Cool. So he does take a swipe at you, and he misses. Your turn. What do you do?
After taking the hit on the chin, crack his neck, and then try to again using Unstoppable. Just walk right through these people.
He does not have a neck, but let's see what happens. So unstoppable. Let me pull up your sheet and I'll just check it from there. Character.
I take condition, but it works. Wait, I have to choose one. I get to mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with you.
Yeah. The result of this is going to be kind of serious. Which one do you choose?
See, I don't see what I could leave behind or take with me in this context.
Take him with you while you're running.
Just take one of them with me?
Well, you take.
I get, yeah.
If you take something with you, it's not going to be something good.
Alright, I'll take one of the crab people with me. The one who hit me.
No, well, as I say, if you take something with you, it's not going to be something good. This is going to be a detriment. So what you're going to take with you is this thing is going to
Peace.
it's going to vomit on you for lack of a better description. And it's the same slush and slime that they saw. You're going to have bits of that kind of soaking through your structure.
Wonderful.
So you do get past. You do get past them because it was 3 of them blocking the 3 entrances. So did you do an assess the situation? So you're just basically going to have to pick
extended my sentences.
Yeah. Did I get you to roll for that? Yeah. Okay. So you do know which one.
Yes, you did. I rolled a 14.
Right. So you do know which one this is. You do go down the correct tunnel, which is one of the 3 tunnels being guarded by 3 tunnel lurkers, and you have one. That brings us back to the other 3. You guys are catching up at this point, so you guys would probably come in a few moments after Trent has left, and these guys are still there.
I think it's Solstice's turn. We're still using that, right?
Now you can roll new initiative because this is a new encounter. Alright, so Karma, you get to go first.
I'll run by and I guess absorb some life.
Alright. So that's unleash your powers.
Great. Now I'm full on potential again.
You are going to mark a doom track for this because at this point, this is going to begin counting as overexerting yourself. Like you've been trying, and things have been failing. It looks like your power is fluctuating a little bit. So unleash your powers, nothing happens. So I think part of the reason is their shell kind of gives them a bit of insulation from that sort of effect. It's like the meaty part of them, the body itself is not on the outside. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. It is going to attack you, so you're going to have to roll to take a powerful blow.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Wow. I want to come back at the bottom of the order.
Alright, no problem. Because I think you would begin hearing, you would hear Karma scream. Because this thing is going to clip her. So, let me just take a look at take a powerful blow, because you have to choose now. Do you lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or do you take two options from the 7 to 9 list? Or do you pass out?
I'll pass out.
Alright, because you are gonna be bleeding. This thing is it clips you with your clips you with its pincer, and you begin bleeding out. So you Trent hears you scream really loudly and in real pain, and you slump to the floor.
All right, I jump in. Can I use my flame to cauterize her wound?
Yeah.
Then I use my flame to cauterize her wound.
Yeah, no problem. Sure.
That's a little extreme, isn't it? I'm just gonna. What I didn't see the wound, but I'm sure she doesn't want to burn so it doesn't heal again.
It's gonna be like a slice. It's gonna be a laceration.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was like missing an arm or something. Pardon me.
No, that's that was-
Missing an arm.
You see, when you were debating earlier whether to leave something behind, the thought crossed my mind that you left an arm behind.
Me? I would leave my own arm behind? How would that work?
How it goes?
I just forgot it.
How it goes is you choose which option, and I tell you how that option plays out. So if you had chosen leave something behind, one of the things that I thought of to do is maybe you lose an arm, and you would have to grow one back.
Can I make a suggestion just before we burn Karma? I have like an ice mine / grenade sort of setup. We could just kind of freeze the wound, couldn't we, instead of burning it?
Yeah, you can.
No,
That-
medically speaking, doesn't cauterizing a wound more effective at stopping massive outpouring of blood?
Yeah.
Yes, of
Without
course.
having a
but
coagulant, you will want to cauterize.
regrowth, I think, is probably something too.
Do you have like?
Can't Trent just like use his fucking tree powers to heal or something?
Doesn't have Goodberry. Nah. Okay. Darren, do me a favor. Describe the wound.
It is as if you took a really large scissor and sliced Karma's bicep.
Okay, so her arm is connected, but she just has a gash on her arm, right?
Yeah. Part of the bicep muscle tissue has been sliced into, not down across.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can lay a thin strip of fire across it. It should leave minimal scarring.
Yeah, that's fine. Um, you are going to roll unleash your powers for this.
You know what? Never mind. Forget everything I just said. I'm just gonna go.
Because
We just
if you roll unleash your powers and it goes badly,
I'm just gonna go kick the monster.
Yeah, why don't we just fucking get Trent's old shorts that eventually fell off of him and fucking bind her wound up and shit.
these monsters are getting impatient.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in not a whole lot of anger, but I'm pissed. But I'm just gonna run through and basically try to jab the monster with my flame sword.
Cool. So that's directly engaged. Let's see how that turns out. Oh, good shot.
Let's see what would have happened if I would have unleashed my powers, since I know it would have been bad.
Let's see.
Oh, I could have actually done it. Okay, cool.
Alright, so for directly engage a threat on a full hit, you pick two of those options. Which would you like? Resist to avoid their blows, or do you take something from them, or do you create an opportunity for your ally?
Was that a claw or a sword that he had?
It's a crab's pincer.
Okay, so obviously I can't just take his claw from him.
You can take
Wait,
one.
can I just take one of his claws?
Yeah, so like one side of the pincer, you can cut it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take his claw, and then I'm gonna create an opportunity for Ektar by pinning his foot to the ground with same said claw. So I'm cutting off his claw and then using that claw to stick him where he is.
Alright, no problem at all. He is gonna take a swipe at you with his remaining claw. But it's not gonna be a strong strike, so it won't be like a roll to take a powerful blow. This will just be a straight up condition that you get.
Is there anything I can do to dodge it? Or I just suck this up and take a condition?
If you want, roll take a powerful blow, because if you roll, you get a chance to not get a condition. Yeah, so you don't, and you get potential. All right, that takes us to Ektar.
I'm going to go over to Karma, open a portal, and reach through and get whatever fucking medical supplies I need to keep her from dying. I'm going to apply that as fast as expertly as possible.
I think on your suit, you're the gadget person. You have like a utility belt and stuff like that. I think you would have first aid stuff on you.
Okay, I was thinking like my summoner, you know?
Yeah, like you would have the spray that they spray on soccer players when they get gashed and that kind of. You would have stuff.
Okay, I put the works to her.
Yeah. So that would be a defend, I think.
Okay, and on the way by, I want to shoot the guy that Soul just pinned against the fucking
Shit,
wall.
1 second. Somebody crashed outside.
Did you just say somebody crashed?
Yeah, he did. I didn't mean to laugh. I just laughed at the fucking thing that was going through your Discord.
Oh yeah, that little clip when he mentioned roaches. That's what popped into mind.
Damn, you sound drunk as hell, man.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Shit.
Yeah, it's all like wavy and fucking trippy.
Alright, sorry about that. It was like squealing brakes and sounds of a thump. Some car on the road just hit something, but I didn't see anything. It's like, So here's the thing, Ekta. You can either help Karma or you can engage a threat.
Okay, I'll help Karma.
Alright, cool. So that would be a defend.
Yep, just give me 1 second here.
I think it's somebody hit at the wall. Yeah. No, I went and watched, but I didn't see any. If I know kind of no, that's what I did. Nice, so then. So. Okay. This is not here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, sorry, what was that, Mike? 1 sec, you said?
A healer. And I rolled defend, and I got an 8.
Okay, cool. I hope I made you roll the right thing. Yeah, defend from an immediate threat. Yeah, so that fits. And I hit you keep them safe and choose 1 or 7 to 9. It costs you. Here we go. So on a 7 to 9, it costs you. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. Which one would you choose? Do you get to choose that or do I? No, let's let
What's
you choose.
judgment exactly?
You on a 7 to 9, you either expose yourself to danger or you escalate the situation.
I'll expose myself to danger.
Yeah, because that kind of makes sense. Because in the middle of a fight, kneeling down to do first aid, you would have your attention off of your attackers. So you are gonna take a powerful blow there. From the other one that has 2 pincers still. So just roll that. Let's see what happens off to you. Yikes. So on a full hit, you have a choice you can make. On a 10 plus, you can choose one. You either remove yourself from a situation, flee or pass out, or you lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way. Or, if you want, you choose 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to choose 2 options from this from the 7 to 9 list.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let's see, give me a second. I struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions,
Okay.
and I lash out verbally at soldiers.
Yeah. Do you want him to continue to engage or to protect you or something?
Yeah, like keep us safe or keep me safe while I'm trying to save her.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So, you mark your 2 conditions and we are going to go to...
What conditions? Probably angry and guilty.
Yeah, probably. That kind of fits to me. Your teammate just got hurt.
And I was mad and scared, and I would feel guilty for yelling at him.
Yeah. All right. So Trent, you come back and Karma is on the ground, passed out. Hector isn't looking too good.
Without thinking about it, he's just gonna run right back and Superman punch one of the crabs.
Excellent.
Hey, you still get advantage on the one that has his leg tensured.
Yeah, I would count that as well. So that would be like a 9. But yeah, so that's all good. Directly engage. Which do you choose? On a 7th 9, pick one.
Going to create an opportunity.
Alright, cool. So you do trade blows with this thing. It gets a what trade blows means is that it gets a condition and you get a condition. So you do damage them, you do take down some of their HP, for lack of a better term. But you do get a condition from this. But you do get an opportunity.
I thought it has to attack me.
No, it's going to, yeah, it is going to attack back. So either, usually it would either be I straight up give you a condition, or I can make you roll. The difference in rolling is that when you roll to take a powerful blow, you have the chance of taking 2 conditions, or none.
So you automatically take one condition?
Guess I would sooner roll.
Yeah, so like if it's a powerful blow, I will ask you to roll. So what I'm gonna do is you're going to receive an attack from the 3rd one, and that's going to be a powerful blow. So you can go ahead and roll for that.
Okay. That's what I get for gambling.
So you do get at least 1 condition, and a situation happening. Let me bring it up so I'll tell you exactly.
I see it.
Alright? So you get at least 1 condition. If you choose to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions, you get 2.
This is a 10 plus. And
one of the things,
we're already in a bad way. I can't afford to give out.
yeah, so on a 10 plus you choose 1. And one of the things for 10 plus is to choose 2 things from the 7 to 9.
I'm gonna lose control.
Alright. You lose control of yourself or your powers.
I can't. Yep, and I'm gonna mark angry.
Alright. So what is going to happen is that little bit of vomit, of slime that's in you, it begins to move and to gurgle. And some of the vines around you begin to grow and extend. And it completely blocks off the tunnelway that you had headed down. It completely blocks off the correct way. Alright, you are going to be a little trapped in there for at least probably a round. Maybe next round you'll be able to work yourself out of it. Alright, but that slime...
So I can no longer reach that.
So you can you can no longer... the correct way is blocked off. At least for now. If you guys get through this, you'll have to figure something else out. But it is a network of tunnels. You guys will have to go just maybe find a way around or something.
Wait, so is it just blocked off, or are we separated?
Let me see what it says here because I'm gonna say that there are like strands of vines in and among the space that you guys are in. So you guys can see each other, you guys can talk to each other, just that moving around is gonna be a little bit difficult for you guys.
Okay.
Think of it as if they're like tripwires all over the place.
Sure.
Alright. But the pathway itself, down further down, it's blocked.
Yeah, why is that blocked?
Trent finds
Because I lost control.
Yeah.
Uh,
He lost control of himself and his powers in a terrible way. And this was brought on by the little remnant of the slime that is in your system. It's doing stuff to you. Alright, so Karma is down. Soldiers, you're up next. You have a tiger by the tail, so to speak.
all I heard was tiger by the tail. What?
You have one of these things by the toe.
Alright, so there's 3 of these things, and I'm the only one who's conscious. Okay. I'm gonna fly up, and I'm going to throw as many light darts as I can at all of these creatures.
Alright, so it's 3 of these things. Make your roll and we'll see how far you get with that. Ekta is conscious, by the way. He is hurt, but he's conscious. Trent is conscious, but a little bit entangled right now. Okay, so that 7.
Resistor blows.
Yeah, that's a good choice. This is directly engaged. You're from 7, pick 1, resist off your blows. That's great. That's no problem at all. You hit 2 of them, including the one of them. You took his pincer. Do you hit that one, or do you hit the other 2? Just for reference.
Oh, sure. I'll hit the one who lost his pincher, and I'll hit whatever one that Trent punched, unless they're one and the same.
Alright, no problem at all. Resist avoid blows because you flew up, they cannot hit you back. So you are good. Guys, I just noticed the time, so I just want to do a time check with you guys.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here.
Ah, crap. Keep forgetting that. So we have about 45 minutes. Alright, cool. So this is that. This guy. You did not heed Ekta's warning. One is going to try to attack Ekta again. Ekta, you need to take a powerful blow. My oh my.
Oh, jeez.
How are you rolling so high though? Wow.
There's no fucking rock star.
Okay, so it is going to be the 13.
Yeah, let me see what I can fucking figure out.
I will be back in a minute.
Yeah. So I am 1 hour. Is that ahead or behind? How do they freeze it?
You are one. Are you 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I am at 10.
Okay, so am I. So you're 1 hour ahead.
Right, I'm 1 hour ahead of you guys. That means
You're 1 hour ahead of the Eastern time zone. EST plus what?
yeah, something like that. I'm GMT minus 4. That's the descriptor I usually use because that kind of at least stays the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time is Greenwich Mean Time 0 is the time zone in Greenwich, and then every other time zone is
Like
measured in plus or
Connecticut?
minus from that. So GMT minus 4 is Greenwich Mean Time minus 4, and that stays the same. That doesn't adjust for daylight savings.
No, not Connecticut, like Greenland or somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably
That's
Switzerland.
pretty good.
Probably Switzerland. Where were the event clocks at?
Yeah, somewhere. It's Greenwich. Where's Greenwich? Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah, here it comes.
Cyanide and happiness. I love those guys.
I'm going to lose control of myself or my powers in a terrible way.
Alright. So I know what's gonna happen there. Let me just confirm. On a 10 plus choose 1, lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way. Alright, no problem at all. So what is going to happen here, Ekta, is that when this thing attacks you, one of the things it strikes is
Don't do it.
one of the pouches on your utility belt. Well, I say utility belt, but it's not just at your waist. You have stuff all over you, and it strikes one of the ice grenades that you have.
Okay.
Right, and it explodes. It encases you in ice. It encases Karma in ice, and
Is Karma back to in the red?
he's passed out. She's passed out. So
Double up.
yeah, when someone is passed out like that, you can't really revive them until after the scene.
Okay.
Like usually, even for conditions, if you break something important, you don't immediately clear the condition. The condition is cleared at the end of that scene. When you move to the next scene, then you no longer have the condition. So it's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, we not really paying too much attention to that. But in terms of passing out is a pretty serious state to be in.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know if she was, alive or dead, or
She's
if
alive.
the freezing killed her, or what.
She's alive. She's just unconscious. She's going to be a little weak from blood loss when she wakes up, but she is going to recover consciousness at some point. Just not right now during the fight. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, but she won't die. Alright, so she's frozen. You are frozen. The vines that, not the ones that are blocking the tunnel, but the vines that are separating you guys off, sectioning you guys off, those get frozen as well. And one of the lurkers gets, which is the one that is close to you that hit it, he gets blasted by ice as well. He's immobile. So you are going to get a condition from this Ecta. You will not be frozen in place, so to speak, because you will have to you did not choose to flee, to remove yourself from the situation, so you will not be like completely immobile, but you do get a condition for this.
Okay, well, which one do you think? Afraid, insecure, or hopeless?
I would say either afraid or hopeless, because this thing basically turned your own weapons against you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Hopeless.
Yeah. So like at this point, you're going to like be thinking twice about who's really in control here.
Or like, I have to be more careful with my powers or something could go wrong, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like the only reason soldiers didn't get hit is because soldiers is like hovering at some distance.
Oh, no, that's cool. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. So karma is it? Yeah. Okay. Good. So that brings us to Trent. So Trent,
Yep.
you are entangled in this thing. I think first off you're going to have to try to get untangled,
Break to reshape.
and you're going to do this at a -1 because
Yep.
of the ice.
Ready? 13.
So you do break free, no problem at all. Is there anything else you want to do?
We are getting our ass kicked. So to try to entangle these crab people instead.
All right, no problem. So that would be unleash, unless you have a playbook move.
Nope.
All right. On a 7 to 9.
Actually, I gotta, don't I?
This one is your choice. You choose whether you want to mark a condition or whether you let me tell you what bad thing happened.
I guess I'll gamble. Tell me what bad thing happens.
I think that I'm trying to figure out if the ice is gonna affect this. So what is gonna happen is that the vines that have been separating the space, that have been separating you guys, tripwires and so on, they retract because you have been trying to pull yourself out of the thing, and it forms back into a dome again that locks soldiers out.
I did get wonderful.
Yeah. So there's a dome now.
I spent my turn recreating the problem.
Yeah. So soldiers is outside.
I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yeah, and these three things are inside with you guys. Karma is
All right.
down.
So right now we have one crab person frozen and two crab people trapped in the dome.
The only thing not in the dome is you.
So we're all out of a fight.
No, you are still capable.
No.
It's just that you are outside of the dome. If you want to get in there, you are going to have to try to break your way in.
So everybody's in the dome but me.
Yeah.
Yep. I made it worse.
How long does it take this dome to go up?
No, it's up. It's pretty well up. It's already up.
I mean, but how long does it take him to do that?
Not very long. He's more,
Instantaneously.
yeah, he's more powerful now that he's working with Tress. So his effects happen, yeah, almost instantaneously. He's pretty fast.
So it's not enough time for me to have used my light speed powers to jump in, right?
No, because it's not something you expect him to do. It's like you don't expect him to shut you out. So it's not something you would be paying attention to say, well, you're ready for it. You're ready for something from the crabs, but not from
Right. Right, that obviously wasn't the movie was going for, so I wasn't planning to react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to do.
Alright, so right now Ektar, Karma, and 3 crab people are trapped in the dome.
Yep.
Now, Ektar has like 4 conditions. He's almost knocked out,
Yeah.
and Trent is in the knee.
Trent, how many conditions do you have?
One so far.
Yeah.
And Ektar, you're still standing?
Yes, I'm crouched over Karma, trying to protect her and heal her at the same time.
All right. Are there any openings, or am I just going to try to jab a javelin through the top and hope I hit a crab person?
You can actually just try to break your way in. Like, smash the dome and see if you can make an opening.
All right, so I'm going to shout out for everybody to give me push-ups so that they all lay on the ground. And I am going to thrust myself and my weapon into the top of the dome. Hopefully, I hit a crab person while trying to break in.
Possibly not. I'm gonna say that's pretty unlikely. In fact, just breaking through the dome is gonna take your turn.
All right.
Alright, cool, you do it. So this is going to be, it's not directly engage a threat, it's going to be unleashing your powers. So you do
Fuck! Man,
Wait,
why
is that
don't we just play the Final Fantasy you guys lose music?
wait. What let me just make a check on your rules because my mistake, I didn't let you know that it's unleash. So never give up, never surrender is for taking a powerful blow. Fight the good fight is for engaging a threat. Captain is savior, symbol authority, savior. So if this is unleash your powers, then this would be a standard freak. Yeah, because you're trying to break through the dome, like reshape your environment basically. So this, you would have to roll freak for this one.
Well, we've all been failing, so I might as well join the party.
Seven. So you have the same choice that Trent has. You either mark a condition, or you let me tell you what bad thing happened.
I don't care.
Okay, so let's see what happens here. Oh shit. Um, unstable. I think Trent gets a condition because your sunlight affects the goop, the slime thing that's still kind of in his system, and it doesn't like sunlight.
Did I get into the dome though?
Yes, you do. You break into the dome, and there is an opening that you can go in there. You have full access now. You are no longer excluded. That was your turn, however. So Hector and gets to go next, and let's see, Hector, what can you do here?
I'm going to try to shoot one of the fucking crab things.
Yeah, no problem. What are you going to shoot it with? Like
I'm just
maybe.
going to shoot it with like the force blasts.
Okay. All right. So that's directly engaged. You will. I was going to. I was wondering.
Got full potential.
I was wondering whether to give you a -1 because of the ice that's kind of on you from the explosion, but never mind.
Okay, I get full potential though. So,
All right.
do I get a condition too? Because I've got 2 left.
Let me take a look at directly engage and see if there's anything else I can give you. Because the alternative is that I let you take a powerful blow, or I can just straight up give you a condition instead of making you roll.
Yeah, just give me the condition.
All right, no problem. So choose one, and because it's
Okay.
going to like swipe at you when you try to pull your gun out, and because of the ice, you're just a little bit slower, and it gets a hit in on you.
Okay, it makes
Is
me
that
more
4,
insecure.
Hector, is that 4?
That is 4. Yes.
I fucking hate Mirelurks.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I've always hated those cocksuckers.
It's
Excuse
like
my
every
language.
time I fight one of these things, every single time, is you use up all your stim packs. All of it.
This is why whenever I'm fighting a Mirelurk, I fight a Mirelurk from a block away with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes I
That
get
was.
brave and I get down on my hands and knees and shoot them in the face with a shotgun.
I don't fight them. The only reason I encounter them is because some of the missions you had to go down into their nest to plant a spy device in one of their egg hatches. And if you saw the amount of Mirelurks inside of this facility, and it was an enclosed space, it was horrible.
Although to be fair, the one time when I was feeling real good about myself, I did kill a Mirelurk. Got a great shot from a sniper rifle right into his face.
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself. I stepped back. What do you think slices me in half?
A Mirelurk hunter.
No, a Deathclaw.
Oh shit. That was terrible. That was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright.
Sorry. Back to the game.
Yeah, that brings us to Trent. So Trent, you are free. You are no longer entangled. Hector is getting beat to shit.
So did start this session
Sorry?
just give me a condition?
Yeah, you did just get a condition.
What would be appropriate to mark?
What do you have available?
Agree.
No, like what condition do you have so far?
I have angry.
Insecure sounds good. because you don't know what this thing is doing to you, but you do know that it is doing something, and it's getting worse.
Okay. Can I constrict and try to squeeze it out?
Yeah, that would be unleash your powers.
Situational.
Flat. Yeah, it's just flat. So it works. You wring yourself like a washcloth, and it falls to the floor, and it's a lot actually. And it falls through the grating that you see there, and down into the goop below. And what you do realize is that that thing is the same consistency and appearance and characteristics as the rest of the liquid under the catwalks that you guys are on.
Glad to see you get that green shit off you, Trent. You ready to finish this?
Yeah. Excellent.
Sooner the better. Is that my turn?
Yes. So just because you are in because you broke into the dome, you are within reach of one of these things. It is gonna take a swipe at you. So
Well, he gets to swing first.
Huh?
Why does he get to swing first?
Your turn was breaking into this thing.
Yeah, but it's my turn now, isn't it?
No.
No, it's Karma's
Actually,
turn.
yes. So it is your turn. Karma's out.
This was a response
Alright.
from you breaking into the dome. This was a response to your last turn. I didn't do it right away because I kind of wanted to do this exchange all in a row.
Carry on.
All right, so it's going to take up you're going to take a powerful blow, and then going to get to respond. All right, take a powerful blow. Yeah, because what happened is that you when you broke through the dome,
Yeah,
you didn't know where they were. You didn't know where anyone was. You were rushing in there blind, so you were open to an attack. 7 to 9, choose one.
no, that's not what I do.
Oh,
I just mark a condition.
yeah, excellent, good. So that's fine. So this thing does. I think it's probably gonna bash you. Like it's gonna try to bite you, but it ends up just like headbutting you, kind of. So it knocks you kind of to the side of it. But you jump back up, and what do you do?
Oh, hold on, let me pick my condition first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shout back to Trent to give me a nice fastball special.
Trent?
Trent, let me get a fastball special. So I'm going to jump back. Trent's going to stretch back and whip me towards the crab person. I'm going to add my speed to it, put a little spear on my head, and try to drill right through him if possible.
Cool. So that is going to be a team. You guys are going. You're going to get a +1 for that. Dun-dun-dun. Excellent. So this is going to be directly engaged, which is great. Which one would you choose?
I want to resist blows.
Yeah, no problem at all. The one that attacked you is the one whose pincer you took. It has kind of a grudge. Is that the same one you hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing is shaky. It's like it's just on the edge.
X, take him out.
Yeah. Ektar.
I do that. I shoot him.
Excellent.
Oh, with my potential thing, I rearranged my labels and added +1.
Oh, great, good. Yeah, no problem.
Do I get a situational bonus?
Yes, you do, because this thing is on its back foot.
So what do I get?
+1. Woo! It crashes down and it's like
I straddle it and I shoot both of my guns right down in his face.
the shell cracks and the shockwave from the force blasts. You can see that the shockwave has kind of penetrated the shell, and the concussion blast is kind of echoing inside of its body, tearing it apart, tearing apart the soft tissue. It's basically what happens to a human being when they hug a grenade for too long. So one is down, one is gone.
So, is that the last one?
No, that's the first one that dropped. the
Oh, shit.
one is immobile. One is immobile, and you have one that's still active. And it turns
Okay.
to Trent. So Trent, what would you like to do with that?
Kick his ass, T-Bass.
Yeah, kick his ass,
Yep.
Trent.
I'm gonna give it the old 1-2.
Woo, full hit. You guys are getting your second win.
I'm going to resist its blows and then take something from it.
Cool. What do you have in mind to take?
Make him feel like a friend.
Preferably.
Sorry?
He says he's going for a leg.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I think you can do that just fine. That's no problem at all. It's pretty much like snapping off a lobster's claw. You snap off one of the leg. You bend it back at the angle, and there's some little connective tissue that it uses to move its exoskeleton. You just overstress that, and it's off, and it gets hit back.
I shout timber.
Yeah, yeah, it falls, and it is on its last leg, so to speak. Yeah, it is not looking too good at all.
Pun intended.
Yeah, the one that has been iced up, it squeals a little, and it managed to crack the ice, but it falls flat on the ground as well. It's on its last legs also, because the ice is not good for these things. So it has been taking damage all this time.
How close are they together?
Well, alright.
The one that just broke out of the ice, it fell right next to Karma.
Okay.
The other one is diagonally opposite the space from the first one.
Would you let me does he get a turn first?
At this particular point, no, because they are both kind of they're not very agile right now.
Alright, in that case, if I leap towards the top of the dome, can I throw a spear at each one of them?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll twice? Yeah, do I need to roll twice?
No. You can just roll the once. Do you want to roll twice? Because I can let you. It'll give you 2 chances of success if you want. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. So you do hit these things, and again, it's like radiant damage. These things are scorched, and it's somewhere in between being scorched and being irradiated. It's intense light energy, and it spears through these things. So they are both squealing and moving around, and then after a while, they're not moving anymore.
Cool. Is that the end of this scene?
Yeah, that's the end of the scene.
All right. So Karma's coming to right now.
Yeah.
I am going to make a firework along with the dome, fly it in the air, and spell out the words "Hooray!" That's a team. That's a celebration.
I like that. The only thing is just remember that this is a tunnel, so there's not a lot of headspace, but yeah, you can celebrate. All right, so Karma is she's going to be a little weak, a little shook up, but she's coming around. You can see her start to move a little bit. And I think that since it should be about 10 minutes to 10 o'clock at you guys, would you like to call it there? And we'll pick up again.
I think that's good. Boy.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Do we keep all our conditions after the scene?
Yeah, you keep all your conditions after the scene.
Okay, I thought that was right, but I was hoping.
What we'll do is that next, when we pick up again next Monday, we will do. You guys can do like team moves and comfort and sport or anything else you guys want to do. Each person gets to do one thing, I think. So like between the 4 of you, you can. We'll see how it works. If I think it makes sense for you guys to do more than one thing, we'll do that. So we'll pick up there next Monday, and but you guys are well on your way to the place where Paneas is held. So you guys are going to be meeting up Nightmare and a couple other things as well. We just have to do the end of session moves, and then we are closed for today. So let me just pull this up. Right, so if you open it up under end of session, you'll see it there. You either grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or you grow away from the team. And there are results for each of those choices. So let's start with Ekta.
I think at the beginning when Soljas and I were encouraging Karma after the library incident was a bonding experience, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so grow closer to the team because of Soljas, you'd say?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Are you going to clear a condition or mark potential?
I am going to clear a condition.
Alright, cool. So that's good. Does Soljas have influence over you?
Probably he does.
Did we lose Onyxius?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Yes, I think he does.
Yeah, do you have influence over Ekta? Onyxius?
Say that again?
I'll just stand by.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Alright, so then you get to shift his labels.
Anything you want?
I mean, I think they're all pretty set, to be honest with you. Maybe give me a plus to Savior because I defended, what's her, fuck.
Karma.
Yeah, so I'll give you one to save here, and I'll knock your freak down.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Let's do Trent next. I'm just going by the roll 20 order here.
Kind of a difficult choice this time.
Sorry?
I said it's kind of a difficult choice this time. I guess grow into my own image.
Yeah, actually. You got an advance, didn't you? Did you?
Yes, I did.
Right, cool.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I guess that would kind of fit. And this is your first time in your new form. So, yeah, that's pretty
Yep.
cool. Alright, so shift one level up and another down. And, what sort of, like, reasoning would you use there?
I guess I'll do superior up and
Superior up and savior down?
yep.
Alright, cool. So you see yourself as less of a savior and more of a thing. Alright, that's cool. Onyxius, you're up next.
Yeah, after finally successfully unleashing my powers, I'm starting to believe in them a little bit more. So I grow into myself. I'm gonna bring my freak up to 1 and bring my danger down to -2.
Alright, cool, no problem. Good. And our last team member is Karma.
I'll do, I guess, image of myself because Karma's finding out that he's or she's not really like as strong as others.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do, or actually no, still going to her own image, but she's not gonna be that much of a savior because I mean she tried to put up that barrier but didn't
Yeah.
really work. And then she's gonna put her mundane up.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I guess that's everyone, and that was a pretty straightforward session. So next session we'll see how you guys deal with a couple things, including the way is now blocked. So you guys will probably just have to do a quick map check or something, and there's a couple other things that will come up, but you'll see them as they happen. All right, guys. Good session.
Hopefully, we roll better next week.